Hi, my name is Marianne Major, and today I'm going to tell you about why I decided to be a Beachbody coach. 2 years ago, I found a friend, Motivation Rhonda, from her Pinterest page, which linked to her like page on Facebook. And she was doing Insanity. We became fast friends, and she was just my friend on Facebook, but I loved her and I loved everything that she had to say. And she invited me to be a part of a 30-day challenge group. And I gladly accepted the challenge. And I was put in a group with other people. One of the people that was actually in that challenge group, her name is Leanne, and she's also a part of Team Dynamo. But we'll get back to that in a minute. Anyway, I ended up losing 10 pounds with Insanity, and then I lost another 10 pounds when I was a part of this challenge group. When I got done with the challenge group, I ended up going to Hawaii, and on that trip, I have so many good pictures. I never felt good about myself. And I did again. After you get married, you gain weight, and I lost all that weight, and I felt like a better version of myself. I just never knew I could look that good, and I did. And when I got back from the trip, my coach, Rhonda, asked me if I would consider Beachbody coaching, and I was so excited. I gladly said yes right away because, she explained to me this opportunity, and I couldn't have been more excited to help other people because she helped me so much. So then I found out I was pregnant, and throughout my pregnancy, it was perfect pregnancy. I, really worked on myself with personal development, and I became a part of this team, and I just was learning about how to become a better person and how to help others and how to work on myself. And I carried my son full term, and sad enough, I found out my son's heart stopped at 40 weeks pregnant, and there was no reason why, and it was so hard for me. I almost decided to stop coaching because I just was in this big, deep depression. And, I had a perfect, healthy pregnancy. I had, so many great things going for me that I wanted to know that why. And, he died in utero. I did deliver him, stillborn. His name is Camden, Patrick Major. And my husband and I were heartbroken. We are military. We were living in Charleston, South Carolina at the time, and we got orders to Washington. And I just felt like my world was falling apart. My husband had to leave for deployment. My son, I had to bury him. He was gone. And I didn't even feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like helping anybody, let alone myself. But after a few months of being in bed and just not caring, I went back to that Insanity, and I remember how I felt. And at my son's funeral, people bring flowers, and in particular, one of the flowers that were there were from Team Dynamo. And I tell you that because being on this team, it's more than just Beachbody coaching. You're part of a second family. And, they were there for me no matter what. And I remember Coach Rhonda said to me, when I did tell her, I said, I'm going to continue coaching. And I started Insanity again. And I started losing that baby weight again. And I started to feel good about myself again. And I ended up going to Coach Summit with Leanne and Rhonda and Greg, and I learned so much, and I made a choice to choose to help other people. I made a choice that I'm not gonna sit here and I'm depressed, but I'm not gonna sit here and dwell in it. I could help others. There's other women out there that have lost a child or miscarried or had a stillbirth, or even, can't even get pregnant, or are going through another loss, or, maybe they just need someone to inspire them and to let them know that they're not alone. And that's when I made a choice that I was going to help other people. And I have, and I did. And, my first year of coaching, I wasn't really being a product of the product. And, I was learning. But then my second year, I built a team. And I have a team of friends. I have a team of people that I love, that love me. And now we get to pay it forward and help so many other people with their fitness goals. And I did do a bikini competition. And I did it 9 months after I gave birth to my son Camden. Before Beachbody, I wouldn't have had the confidence to even do a bikini competition. I wouldn't have even had the tools to even get in that good a shape. And I would have never felt okay about myself. And I still have my struggles, but at the end of the day, I am where I am because I chose life and I chose Beachbody and I chose to be on this team. And I couldn't be more thankful and more grateful. So thank you for listening to my story, and just know that we meet people for a reason and there's always a purpose, and that purpose sometimes is greater than our understanding. Thank you. Bye.